Hello guys, Frosty here, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. And for today's video we're going to have a gameplay with the recently buffed Kylin because I found it a super build. Basically the ship received a cannon buff, a secondary cannon buff. Now this can target planes, helicopters, deals AoE up to 60, deals up to 4,500 damages. And has a bit like an real increased to 4 seconds. That's pretty much it. It has also auto aim, which I'm going to abuse with the MK76, of course. That's why I'm playing this build. And with this build, you can basically deal as much damages as a battleship, for example. Since you can see, I'm dealing up to 200,000 damage per burst, which is huge for a destroyer. This destroyer is also pretty good in terms of statistics, since it's out of range, of course. Since basically it's pretty fast for a destroyer, it also has a pretty good amount of life, 74,000, sorry, which is pretty high. It's higher than Ningbo and Shabalenko, for example. The speed is also higher, 26 knots, than on the other destroyers, and the maneuverability, is also pretty high compared to other destroyers. So basically, it's a pretty good ship now. The cannon is excellent now because you will annoy aircraft carrier users as much as anything else, since you deal AoE, and you can basically destroy the missiles before they even launch. So this is pretty powerful. The only weakness you have is submarines, since you don't have ASW capabilities because you are using a grenade launcher that cannot target subs, and your autocannons will be Seahawk for this setup, since they're pretty much broken, combined with some Talos at level 20, which is pretty much very important because level 20 has a lower range since you didn't upgrade it, and so your missile will not like launch in a weird way to target some users' targets. And so I'm pretty much maybe dead here because of the submarines that is trying to basically destroy me here. I hope I will destroy this guy. And as you can see, he's dead. 300,000 damages per burst is pretty much insane, not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to attack this ship, try to get a block on him. Of course he fled, but you don't care because you have some cluster damages, so you will deal a bit of damage there. You can basically play this setup with whatever fast missile you have. It can be anti-cams, which is the American cluster missile, KH-90. Agni is also pretty much the best missile you can get with this setup. ASN4G works pretty well. What else? Fata 2, because I'm playing it right now. So yeah, any of those missiles works pretty much very well on this setup. What you will have to do is to launch your Salma first, and then your missiles, because your Salma will try to either penetrate the AA, buy time for your Fata, whatever missile comes next. So yeah, and if you wonder what missile grenade launcher you should play, it's either Sama, WS3, or Deterrence, and I have a preference for Sarma with unflammable missiles, and Deterrence if you use if you use flammable missiles, it's Sarma, and unflammable it's Deterrence because it has a better AA pen, while WS3 has a better AA bait. 2 kills, 3 assists, 1.2 million damages. In terms of statistics, the Fata H rate is horrible, but I didn't shoot a lot of them. The accuracy on the cannons are pretty okay. The accuracy on the AAs are pretty low, to be honest, and the Sarma has a better AA pen combined than the 2 Fata. And so that's the first game, and I'll see you in the second one right away. So second game here. What you will want to do also, if you have Agni and Shabalenko like I do, is to basically use this same setup on Shabalenko, which is also very powerful because you have 4 grenade launchers instead of 2 and 4 missiles instead of 3, but you lose the anti-aircraft capabilities if you don't use MKE 76, which could be a bit which could be an issue if you play against aircraft carrier users. So yeah, so this map is perfect because I have this very pretty line of spots. So yeah, my Talos here just like launch a full-scale attack on that port chopper there. So I'm going to try to spot a bit. And so this is quite of the perfect setup because I don't have a submarine in the enemy team, and I have a lot of rocks to take cover behind to shoot all my missiles. And as you can see here, it's a 72,000 damages because he killed a bit, and I think one of my missiles, few of my missiles were intercepted by his AA. I'm going to try to get a bit further there. Yeah, because this guy is launching missiles at me. Of course he will. I don't know what he's shooting at. Is there something behind me? No, there's not. Okay, he's trying to hookshot me, but I don't know if he knows how to do it. Basically, to hookshot, you need to look at your radar, and his missiles are way too high to hookshot. You need to aim a bit low and then look at your radar, and when it comes next to the ship, you need to make the curve go. You can also radar shoot, which is easier. Basically, basically just look at your target from the radar, shoot way behind it, and then flick on the other way around. So yeah, this game is a game of patience here. It's pretty much really annoying because everyone is hiding behind rocks, but this is basically what the map is for. I don't know if I'll be able to target this guy now. He's a bit too far over there, but he might be able to target me. Okay, so that guy was destroyed before I could target him. So yeah, I'm sorry for the gameplay. It's pretty much really boring there. But I don't want to peek too much to use a fight and then cut the video because the gameplay is not good. Okay, so that guy is peeking again. I will try to get a lock on him and to fight what I can. And it's a 127,000 damages here. Can I target that guy over there? Yes, I can. So yeah, it will be only grenade launcher. He flared them, but his missile will maybe touch him. The rock? No, one of them hit. The other one didn't. I think it was 2 that didn't hit. So they didn't hit. Yeah, that's really boring. I'm gonna push since my ally is pushing. I'm not gonna stay behind a rock and letting him die for nothing. That guy is going I don't know where. Okay, so is that it? No, that's a long beach. Sorry. I'm gonna help him here because I'm gonna peek way out, hoping that the enemies are not going to peek also on me. I'm gonna flare, of course. He flared, but I will continue making some damages, shooting with this again. And of course, he smoked himself. I can still see him, which is a bit unfortunate for him. Is he dead? Not yet. I don't want to peek too much because I'm starting to get very low on life. Might even die on this. Okay, so that's my chance to get the kill. That long beach, sorry, need to help me a bit here because I'm gonna die if he doesn't step in. Of course he fled this. Can I heal myself? Yes, I can. Is he dead or did he smoke? No, he dead. He died. He dead. What? Okay, so he's basically using some... Destroy that, because if I do not, I will certainly die again. Can I shoot him? No, I cannot, of course. I'm gonna follow my teammate here, because if I do not, Swordship will be waiting for me. And of course... That's a pretty tough situation here again. I need to hide a bit here. Okay, so I'm gonna hide there, behind the long B. Not to say the word because I stuttered twice. Okay, so did he fled or not? He did fled, but I was not able to have a lock on him. So if we stay together, we might be able to succeed and have no kills. What the fuck? Okay, 2 assists. Yeah, the long B has the kills. So I don't have any chopper left, which is concerning, to be honest. So he has one still. I don't know what the Swordship has left. The Chloe Eon will be the most annoying enemies to fight. The Swordship, if you stay behind cover, the Swordship should be pretty much easy to beat. Knowing that all the damages on the Swordship are mainly on the torpedoes. I'm gonna try to have a lock on this guy, since normally he's behind a rock peeking a bit. No, he's not peeking at all. Okay, so he's basically hiding, and that's why this game gets boring sometimes. Is like, because we're not even in rank mode, we're like in casual mode, and people are like hiding to get a win that will only count for their ratio, not even like something you show off a lot. Yeah, I don't know where the Swordship is, which is a bit concerning, to be honest again. Last time he was behind this rock. Don't push me on the rock, please. So we had a Warship too on our team. They might be together. If they're clever, that's what they should have done. Okay, so the Warship is like 10 fucking miles away from us. I don't know if I'll be able to target him. He's too far away. Oh no, my teammate just went through it. Okay, so... No, never mind, that was a Chloe on again. Yeah, my ally just went full throttle forward. Okay, so the AA deleted my shots there. I'm trying to get a spot on the Swordship, but since it's stealth, I don't think I will be able to see it. I'm supposed to be stealth too, but I don't really see my stealth here. My stealth capability, sorry. I'm gonna try to help my teammate here by putting some speed boosts and trying to help him a bit with the Chloe Yon ship. Okay, so I don't think he has much flare left, which is a very good option for us to do some damages, and he's dead. Now we need to find the Swordship that was pretty much outside of the map, hoping that we don't get a draw for wasting 10 minutes of our lives, which is huge. I don't care, I don't have choppers. My Spanish is not as good as it used to be. Es no tengo, tiene. So that guy is locking me from doesn't know where. Okay, he's here. And he died, and the verge was like 330 damages, 1000 damages, which is pretty high though. So yeah, 1.8 million damages, first place, 4 assists, and the other one had 4 kills. 9.72 minutes 52 minutes. What the fuck is 72 has to do here? So the FATA penetration is 31%. Cannon accuracy is not reliable here. Sarma is 40. AAs did their job. So yeah, sorry for the long gameplay here. It's gonna be a 15 minutes long video. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next one, peace.